In the year 2015, Mexican bank Actinver was facing challenges with their core banking IT landscape. The main challenge was that the core functionality was spread around 4 different platforms, and consolidation, integration, and maintenance was expensive and highly complex. Actinver decided to solve this by renovating its IT landscape through a technological transformation using SAP Banking. DYCSI, an SAP partner specialized and experienced in the financial industry, partnered with Actinver to take on this challenge and led the implementation project and hypercare support. Supported by SAP, DYCSI implemented SAP Banking as the core banking solution, successfully consolidating the core processes into one system. 16 months later, a big bang go-live was successfully executed, and to this day, SAP Banking lies at the heart of Actinver's ongoing digital transformation and financial innovation in the Mexican market. Actinver was founded as a Mexican financial institution in the first half of the 90s with the vision of becoming the most important investment advisor in the country, and with a focus on offering its clients advice on private banking and investment banking. In 2010, thanks to key shareholders, a constant expansion in Mexico, and a series of competitive strategies, Actinver became Actinver Financial Group and had an IPO, initial public offering, in the Mexican Stock Exchange. Actinver Bank, as part of this corporation, specialized in wealth management and led this field in Mexico, having significant growth rates across Mexico. To maintain its level of service and expansion, in 2014, Actinver decided to invest in technology. The main challenge was that there were 4 different solutions for their core banking processes, with a number of integration, standardization, and consolidation challenges among them. Thus, the maintenance cost was high and the handling complicated. Other banking and financial processes were also handled in a heterogeneous landscape with integration challenges such as credit management, financial accounting, operational reports, regulatory compliance, and KYC. Moreover, a variety of systems were held for recruitment, customer service, hiring, placement, and other operational processes. At the time, Actinver Bank had 2,220 employees and 82 financial centers around Mexico. With the assurance that a technological transformation within Actinver was necessary, the management team granted a budget to search for a new platform that would meet their needs. Actinver approached various leaders in the business software industry to learn about the offers. It drew special attention to SAP having a tailored solution for companies of its nature, SAP Banking.
DYCSI was the chosen one due to its great experience and specialization in the financial field. We show Actinver all the features of SAP Banking and all the benefits in the system consolidation will bring. We had many experienced members with tens of successful projects and decades of experience in the financial industry. I think what allowed DYCSI to meet this challenge is the several years of developing talent in banking and finance processes, as well as the constant training in SAP software. What I like most about this project is that the users and we as consultants pursue the same goal. We worked many days and nights on the configuration, on the testing process, and that was key to the success of the go-live. Each requirement was perfectly documented, and each of us even have a binder of these sites with all the banking core processes written. It was crazy, but we were very excited.
Throughout the 16 months of implementation, DYCSI brought dozens of consultants to the project and worked in collaboration with Actinver's IT department and SAP subject matter experts. At the end of this process, a cutover plan known as the Big Bang was designed and executed, and Actinver went live with SAP solutions in June 2016.
Everything was turned out on Friday, and the following Monday at 8 a.m. we opened it with the new system. Francisco Teva, who was the CIO of Actinver, remembered the moment as a triple backflip, since the chances of failure when going live on a technological platform are very high. However, the go-live in Actinver was achieved in the right time and successfully. Actinver has not only achieved significant benefits in cost savings, but also recognizes SAP Banking as a much simpler and friendlier solution, more manageable. As a result of the implementation, every account holder information can be viewed in a single screen, which has allowed Actinver to closely monitor each case with a 360 view. The perception of order and service by Actinver customer has increased, in addition to the time savings of employees in monitoring every client.
For Francisco Tebar of Actinver, it was a big challenge, and now it's a huge source of pride that put them on another level of service thanks to the use of the industry's best practices. Having achieved a project with such a high degree of specialization and successful live outing was a huge satisfaction for Actinver, DYCSI, and SAP. The expected objectives were fully met, and in addition, the teamwork exceeded the expectations of all involved.
The Actinver project was very interesting because when they chose us, we were a very small company back then. We had done already big projects in companies like Nacional Monte de Piedad, but we hadn't really done a big bank implementation before. And they trusted us because we had a lot of experience in SAP Banking. We actually closed the bank on Friday noon, finished the migration, turned off the old system, and start with the new system on Monday morning. So that weekend, the whole team was there in Mexico City. We almost didn't sleep at all. I remember Paco Tebar, the CIO of the bank, that he would used to say that we would suffer a lot for 3 months, but after a year, nobody would remember what we had suffered. So that was true. After a year, everyone remembered the project, very successful project. For me, migrations, you have to cut the ties with the old system. That was a strategy that Mr. Paco did. They shut it down. The customer couldn't log in again with the old system, and we have to work in the new system. That paradigm shift, where you cut all ties and you stick to the new system, it's very hard to do because you feel like you lost something, you lost your ties with the old system. But at the end, it turns out a very successful strategy. For us, it was a very important part of the history of this company, a very successful implementation of a whole bank. And after that, we started the internationalization of this company. We set up the office in Austin, and we started doing business for some financial institutions in the US and in other regions of the world. We're very happy and excited about this implementation project.
SAP Banking has allowed Actinver to focus on innovation and digital transformation. The bank has grown its financial assets by 150%, and it has been expanding into new market sectors such as digital and retail banking. Likewise, DYCSI has kept growing and expanding into new markets such as the USA, Canada, and Latin America. Today, DYCSI is focused on helping financial institutions to modernize their IT landscapes using SAP and SAP Pioneer solutions, including but not limited to the SAP banking solutions such as transactional banking, TRBK, and cloud for banking, C4B. We take pride in the skills of our team, the strength of our values, and our long-lasting partnership with SAP and SAP Pioneer. During the past 20 years, we have helped more than 50 customers simplify SAP banking. We have done so by focusing on building a happy team that has a service attitude, generates value, shares knowledge, delivers with excellence, and generates value through ethical leadership and the commitment of our collaborators. We are DYCSI.